Yeah, I was just basically going to say, isn't it the priority to support the public? It's been such a massive issue, and I think it's important. Whether it's North Somerset Council or us, it needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think it's just we move on with it. Steve, will come back to you in a second. Annette?
Yes, I just wanted to say, well, after this council made such a fuss about what bins were whose and so on, it seems strange that you changed your tune now. It's not right for the chair of Portishead Town Council to tell us as residents what we all think, okay? Now, the only question I've got now is, if you're going to pay for our money, and we do, it does matter to some of us which pot it comes out of, because we're paying to both pots. But when the plastic gets broken, which it's sure to do at some point, who is going to maintain it? Portishead Town Council or North Somerset Council? And did you actually ask North Somerset Council if they would contribute? You said, no, they're not going to. But did somebody ask that question? Because I'd be interested to know, if you did, who did you ask in North Somerset Council?
Paul or Martin, you want to come back on this one? The fact that you've had the conversations directly with them?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to name North Somerset Council officers because that's not fair, but I mean, the discussions go somewhat like this. The problem, here's a solution. Can you do something? Well, no. What if we do it? Will you object? No. And then we do it. If you were to spend forever trying to argue, let me finish. If you were to spend forever trying to argue with them, nothing would ever get done. The reality is that there are certain things that North Somerset will do. There are certain things that they won't do. And if you want them done, you have to be proactive and get on and do it. And another example, which is one yesterday, is the bin up in Merlin Play Park. It's a bin that's not fit for purpose. It's the end of the child slide. Dog poo is falling out of it, which is dangerous for the kids. The email correspondent with North Somerset today said, if you want to go ahead and do it, then fine. We won't object. But will they do it? No.
Yeah, I mean, a classic example is the other I just mentioned about, the having all the bins emptied 7 days a week. When we found out that half of them were only emptied 3 days a week, we said to North Somerset, can you empty them, all of them, please? And they just said, yes, they'll do it. So they did that. So there you go.
So the answer to the question was you didn't ask
Sorry,
them.
hang on, I haven't finished yet. We're working together as a council. It's called collaboration. It's called working together to provide a service for a resident.
Yeah, it's great. Easy for you to say that now.
Hang on, don't interrupt. Expecting the staff to nickel and dime every little time, it's just ridiculous because it's wasting all their time and effort, and it costs us more money. So it's the best way to do it and provide a service to the residents. So it's as straightforward as that, really.
You're dead right. It cost us more money as residents.
I'm with you.